Oh dear Lord, it's happening again. This is your geriatric hipster of cool, your venerable viceroy of audiology, the deacon of dub, the record keeper of rock, and the Kaiser of roll. For all things sonic and phonic from the hot water heater closet of garage, this is your host, William Wax, and this is Archaic Radio. When I left to go on sabbatical, I was tired of the rigmarole. I decided to be a fan of music again. And where did that get me? Well, it got me right back here, didn't it? For some reason, I thought that when I returned, I'd be knocked on my ass by the changes in pop, and especially by the changes in the music scene in my own dumpy hometown. And lo and behold, it's in an even sorrier state than I left it. I know, rock and roll is dead. I'm not so foggy that I really think that that's what I'm gonna find. Surely there's a new rock and roll. Maybe with blips instead of guitars and suction cup noises, with petite girls singing in Japanese, something Blade Runner style. But no, Reading still has the same square rooms beating out the same square tunes. But we're still gonna try and dig something up. In the meantime, here's one of my faves from the not-so-glorious days, the Vindictives with I'm in Trouble Now.
This talk about religion. Don't wanna hear about no war. Don't want no conversation about the morals of the world. And I don't wanna be told when to go home. Yeah, the kids are the same. The kids are the same. Everywhere I go. Just leave them alone and they'll have some fun. Just leave us alone and we'll have some fun. Yeah, the kids are the same. The kids are the same. I say the kids are the same. I mean the kids are the same. Yeah, the kids are the same. Everywhere I go. Maybe Detroit, down in New York, out there in Louis, over in Bristol, down in LA. Maybe Charlotte, over in Rochester, say it the same. Maybe Sterling, over in Russia, out there in China, go down the hallway. Maybe Boston, go down to Maine, over in Charlotte, maybe Little Rock, I can talk Texas, it's all the same. Yeah, the kids are the same. Yeah, the kids are the same.
First there was the Vindictives, followed by the Paul Collins beat. The Vindictives were my first newer punk band love. I, of course, always had a sonic heart-on for the classics like the Pistols, Ramones, Stiff Little Fingers, Tom Robinsons, and blah blah blah. But the Vindictives were my first 90s punk band I loved. Unfortunately, they were plagued by a few health issues. Joey with depression and medication leading to major health problems, most notably narcolepsy while driving, and a heroin overdose for Dr. Bob in 2003. After that was the Paul Collins beat, formerly just the Beat. The Beat was a huge influence on 80s rock and roll and post-punk bands from America, keeping the rock and roll while ironing out the hooks. Definitely a band you'll find listened to more by other bands than fans. The Paul Collins beat has influenced generations of American rock and roll, whether they knew it or not. Now on to the meat. So what's going on in my sleepy little town? So far I found the so-called Kings of Rock-a-Boogie, Big Sandy and his Fly Ride Boys, playing Thursday, March 31st at Lulu's. Yes, Lulu's. This combo might just be interesting enough to watch. Maybe for a bit. At least while having some prime rib. We have my buddy's band, Barry Elefante, playing April 1st at the Dip, with local yokels Bell the Beast and Oh Brother from Atlanta, Georgia.
Well, everywhere I go, there's a pretty girl there. Oh, there's a pretty girl there. Pretty, pretty, pretty girl. Everywhere I go, there's a pretty girl there. I see a pretty, pretty girl. Pretty, pretty, pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Oh, everywhere. Yeah, yeah. If I make it to the beach, there's a pretty girl there. Oh, there's a pretty girl there. Pretty, pretty, pretty girl. You know they knock me off my feet. Pretty girl. Those pretty, pretty girls. Pretty, pretty, pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. All everywhere. Yeah, yeah. If I make it to the park, there's a pretty girl there. There's a pretty girl there. Pretty, pretty, pretty girl. Hot on in the dark. Pretty girl. And there's a pretty girl. Pretty, pretty, pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. All everywhere. Yeah, yeah. Well, if I make it to the show, there's a pretty girl there. There's a pretty girl there. Pretty, pretty, pretty girl. Even at the rodeo, pretty, pretty, pretty girl. They came on horses. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. All everywhere. Pretty girl.
It's nice that a few of our hometown boys are keeping this BS alive. Not sure what to make of this weird wide world yet, but I'm happy to take a good look. Good luck with your stuff, and good night, and sleep tight until the next time we rock. We'll close this fine night out with Here Down by the Shore by the ever-beautiful One Man Running, and the folk rock epic Petroleum Distillation from 15. Have a good night.
children gonna have to watch the world waste away, waste away. Been having a hard time trying to accept the fact, paying money for more while sleeps are slavery intact, and a little too easy to see, just a little too hard to do. I'm afraid my children gonna have to watch the world slip away, slip away. Yeah, I know, life has become slavery. I know, life has become slavery. I know, voice on the phone ain't got a damn thing to say. And a little too easy seems just a little too hard today. I'm afraid my children gonna have to watch the world fade away. Fade away. I was born a little too late to see the dream that they call America. See, I only wanna be a free man, but it's against the law to sleep on the ground in God's land. And a little too easy seems just a little bit insane. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to run for my life one of these days, one of these days. One of these days. Yeah, I know. Life has become slavery. I know. Life has become slavery. I know. Life has become slavery.